there. Oh, I forgot to put my captions on. Let me put my captions on real quick, y'all. I was like, everything looks weird. I can't even see my own words, man. You know? Gotta see what I'm saying. There we go. All right, let's play Emerald City Confidential. I'm very excited to... We'll play for a while. We'll play until we're done. Or we'll play until I'm done. I don't know. We're gonna sort it out. Happy Friday. Happy January 3rd, 2025, eh? It's the future. Today. Alright, let's play this game. Oh. Bow. There's the game. And I believe previously on Emerald City Confidential, she's arrested. Petra was arrested. She escaped from prison, but then she got caught, and now she's being sent on a mission by Ozma, the Queen of Oz, and she is now in Winky Country. So let's see with that. Resume last game.
All this clean mountain air is killing me. How do people stand it? Give me the city any day.
Oop, I see that little sparkly. Alright, got a button.
Shaggy, Shaggy, Shaggy. You wound me. You hurt me deeply. Haven't I always been good to you? Didn't I help you start your business? Yeah, but, And have I asked for much in return? Think of where you'd be without me. You were eager for my help when you started, and now you want to refuse me? I didn't have much, choice, did I? There's always a choice. You can either pay me what you owe, or you don't. Just be prepared to accept the consequences. I understand. Good.
Okay. Let's pick up that button. I wanna actually... There. Let's talk to this guy. He's the Tin Man. See what he's up to.
Hey, are you in charge around here?
That depends. Who are you?
I'm Petra, and I'm on a mission from Queen Ozma.
Ozma, huh? Been a long time since I seen her. Well, Petra, my name's Chopper. Nick Chopper. Most folk call me the Tin Man.
I've heard of you.
That was a long time ago. Ancient history for most people. Nowadays, I'm mostly the governor.
You're the governor of Winky Country.
You got it. Put in charge after the Wicked Witch of the West got her ticket punched. Lucky me.
And now we are just going to ask questions.
I'm looking for something called the Keystone.
You are, huh?
Do you know where it is?
Me? No. Never heard of it.
Did an expedition party come here recently?
Those guys? Yeah, they came here acting like they owned the joint. They rented my horse for the day and then went off into the mountains.
Did they find anything?
They found something, all right. The horse came back scared out of his mind. The guys that went with him, they disappeared.
What happened to the expedition party?
Don't know. Scared the sawhorse pretty good, whatever it was. He won't talk about it.
You don't seem very curious.
I'm not. I've got my own problems.
Let's change the subject.
Might as well. I don't know anything about a keystone.
Tell me about yourself, Nick.
That's Governor Chopper to you. And I ain't got nothing to say.
I just want to ask a few questions. You don't have to answer.
Go ahead and ask then.
What are you drinking?
This? Cotton clip crude oil.
Ah, the hard stuff.
It gets me through the day.
Maybe you should take it easy on the oil. Too much of that can be bad for you.
Did you come here to talk or to nag? I could say something about your hat, but I won't.
What's wrong with my hat?
Nothing. Just like there's nothing wrong with my drinking.
What's wrong with her hat? That's not the first person who's said something about her hat. You know, I don't know. People.
How did you get to be governor?
There wasn't anybody qualified after the witch died, so I got chosen. After being ruled by the witch, they wanted someone with a kind heart.
And they chose you?
Things were different back then.
What do you do as governor?
Huh. I don't even know myself. I'm supposed to be in charge, I guess. But ever since the war, I got corrupted just like everybody else.
What kind of corruption?
Forget I said that. That was the oil talking.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
I'd like to know more about this area.
What do you think I am, a tourist bureau?
Just a few questions.
Well, make it quick.
What can you tell me about this town?
Flo? It's small. Quiet. I like it that way. People don't remember, but this used to be where the Wicked Witch's castle once stood.
Really?
We knocked it down and built this town in its place.
Tell me about Shaggy's garage.
Shaggy's a bit off in the head, but he's the best Gump guy in Oz. I don't know what his secret is, but Gumps come from all over the kingdom to get serviced here.
What's the diner like?
Wish I could tell you, but I'm not much for eating. People seem to like it, although they say it's kind of different. It's munchkin food, you know.
I haven't had munchkin food in years.
Well, now's your chance.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Is that your horse?
He's called the Sawhorse. And yes, he's mine. Talk to him, if you want.
We'll talk more later.
If you say so.
Hello?
Yes? Who are you?
I'm Petra.
I'm the Sawhorse.
You're made out of wood.
You noticed, huh?
It's hard not to.
I thought my new shape would hide it, but people still notice. It's hard to be taken seriously when you're made out of wood.
The governor tells me you know where the expedition team went.
I don't talk about that.
Can you take me to where they went?
No, absolutely not. I don't want anything to do with that place.
What place?
I said I'm not talking about it.
You're really made of wood.
Do you mind? It's kind of a sensitive subject.
Sorry. Thanks for your time.
Okay, now let's go talk to Shaggy.
Are you Shaggy?
Yeah, that's me. What can I do you for?
I'm Petra. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm looking for a keystone. Ever hear of it?
No. Well, I don't think so.
Did an expedition party come here recently?
The, one from, the Emerald City?
Yes. They came here?
Uh-huh. I, stored their gump. They never came back for it. I had to, sell it.
What is this place?
Gump Garage. I fix and, store gumps.
I've heard stories about gump construction. They were built and then sprinkled with life powder. I assume you're licensed to use life powder?
Yeah, totally. Of course. Certificates on the, wall.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about the Tin Man?
He's the governor.
He does a good job?
Yeah, sure. I have no complaints.
Who is that frog?
Frogman. He's, a customer.
You built him a gump?
Yes.
When someone stumbles over their words, it usually means they're lying. Shaggy, on the other hand, stumbles over all his words. So he's either lying all the time, a horrible speaker, or both. See you around, Shaggy.
Sure.
Looks like Shaggy's gump garage passed its yearly inspection.
This stuff will be parts of a gump one day. Right now, it's just junk. Gump heads, cold and lifeless, waiting to be brought to life. So yeah, you take a couch, you attach a broom for a tail, a head for a head, and these two the leaves go as wings, and then the gumps fly. But where do they get the heads? And do they have to be moose heads? I don't know. Ooh, look at these blue flowers.
Blue flowers? In yellow winky country? From what I've read, that's almost impossible.
$70%.
After all, think of all the work I've done on your behalf. You arrived here with nothing. Look what you've achieved.
But 70% of all my earnings.
A mere token of your appreciation. You do appreciate what I've done, don't you?
Yes, but I was going to send that money home to my family on the farm. It hasn't rained in months. They need the help. If I give you 70%, I'll have barely enough left over to keep this place open.
Then it appears you have a choice to make. My assistant will come by to collect later. Good day.
Are you Miss Cake?
That's me. Would you like a table?
No. I'm not here to eat. My name is Petra. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Things are quiet, so I have time.
I'm looking for something called a keystone. Have you heard of it?
Keystone? No, I haven't, but I'm new to the area, so I'm not the one to ask.
You're from Munchkin Country. Not that I needed to ask. Nobody would dress like that unless they were from Munchkin Country.
That's me. Munchkin farm girl, born and bred.
What brought you here from Munchkin Country?
The mountains, of course. Munchkin Country will always be home, but it's so flat and boring.
Did an expedition team come into town recently?
I don't know. I only got here a few months ago. I haven't had the time to really get to know anybody.
What sort of restaurant is this?
Well, I can cook just about anything, but my specialty is Munchkin cuisine.
Really?
They can't get Munchkin food here in the Winky Mountains, so I'm bringing it to them.
How are you doing that?
Trade secret.
Who was that frog?
Oh, the Frogman. He's just a customer of mine.
You looked pretty upset when you were talking to him.
Upset? No, not me. Things couldn't be better.
What can you tell me about Nick Chopper, the governor?
Oh, the Tin Man? He seems nice enough, but just between you and me, he doesn't act like a real governor.
How so?
Well, look at him, standing around drinking all day. It's shameful.
Maybe he has a good reason to drink.
Nothing could be that bad.
How well do you know Shaggy, the gump mechanic?
That funny man next door?
That's the one.
He comes in here sometimes, but we've never really talked. He hardly says a word.
Well, I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
Okie dokie. Go figure out how to talk to the frog man, eh? Oh.
So, how much did you extort today?
Extort? I do not extort. I merely get paid for services owed.
You just watch your back, Frogman.
You just remember who is really in charge here, Governor. Good night to you.
Hey. All right.
Governor Chopper?
Yeah?
Who are you talking to?
You're kidding, right? Everyone knows the Frogman.
I'm not from around here. I don't know him.
Well, consider yourself lucky.
Who is he?
If you asked him, he's a businessman.
What kind of business?
The protection business.
Nah, the old protection racket. Some things never go out of style. So he's a mobster.
You said it, not me.
Why are you so afraid of him?
Afraid? Who said I was afraid?
You agreed with whatever he said. You're supposed to be in charge.
Yeah? Well, it's not that simple. I might be in charge, but that guy's in control.
What does he control?
He controls half the businesses in Winky Country. He pays off the other half. He's got everyone under his thumb, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Why haven't you arrested him?
Look, if I marched in there, it's not just the Frogman I'm hurting. He controls countless businesses. And if he goes down, they all go down.
So, if they do business with the mobster, they deserve what they get.
Easy enough to say, but the Winky people are simple people. They just want to live their lives in peace. They deal with the Frogman because it makes their lives easier.
And if they didn't?
Their lives would be a lot harder, and a lot shorter.
So you do nothing?
Hey, you think I haven't tried? There's no concrete proof. Without it, his lawyer would tie everything up in court for years. And then all of Winky Country gets dragged through the mud.
So all you need is proof?
Not just proof. We need airtight, solid evidence. Evidence so great there's no chance of it ending up in court.
Let's make a deal. I get the evidence, and then you tell me where the expedition party went.
Are you serious?
Do I look like someone who jokes?
Huh. Why not? Sure, kid. I'll make that deal. If you can pull that off, I'll let you do anything you want.
How do I get to him?
Ask the Sawhorse. He'll take you.
All right.
Where does the Frogman live?
He's got a villa in the mountains. The Sawhorse can take you. Just ask him.
Anything I should be prepared for?
The Frogman is a slippery one. He's always got a trick up his sleeve, one way or the other. So be prepared for anything.
Does he work with anyone?
He's got an assistant living with him. If you speak to him, you'll have to go through her.
Anything you can tell me about her?
No.
Nothing?
No. Just leave it, all right?
I think I touched a nerve. All right, forget it. Let's change the subject.
With pleasure.
That's it.
We'll talk more later.
If you say so.
Looks like Shaggy's gump garage passed its yearly inspection. Nice to see some people obeying the rules. Sawhorse,
Yeah,
can you take me to the Frogman's villa?
it's okay with the boss, so hop on.
Side saddle, eh? That's a spirit rod. And that's a whistle for the little doggy, too. Alright.
Hello?
Hello, my name is Petra. I'm here to see the Frogman.
What is this regarding?
I'm looking for something called the Keystone. I've heard it was in the mountains somewhere, and I was hoping the Frogman could help.
What is the Keystone?
It's a powerful magical artifact.
Yes, that sounds like something the Frogman would be interested in. Come with me.
Yes, Nimmy?
Miss Petra is here to see you, sir.
Is she? All right, send her in.
Are you the frogman?
The one and only. And you are Petra, from the Emerald City.
What makes you think that?
Give me some credit.
She's wearing all green.
You don't exactly blend in, do you?
I had no idea I was that obvious. I hate the countryside. I stick out like a sore thumb.
You're wearing
Say what you
all
like about
green.
the city, but I fit in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for something called a keystone.
A keystone. Sounds fascinating.
It's supposed to be in the area.
Oh, is that so? Well, I've never heard of it.
Who was that woman that brought me up here?
That was Maiamama, my personal assistant. A very capable woman.
Nim. Me? Is that her name? Yeah. Oh, Nimami is a character from The Wizard of Oz that she was a munchkin girl that the Tin Woodsman was in love with. Yeah. All right.
I saw you talking to Nick Chopper.
So that's Nimami.
The Tin
Nimami.
Governor? Yes, I see him often. What of it?
It sounded like you were threatening him.
Threats? The very idea. I am a law-abiding citizen like anybody else.
Yeah, okay.
Is me being from the Emerald City a problem?
Not at all. I was just making an observation. I have nothing but fondness for the city. I just wouldn't be caught dead living there.
The city's not all bad.
Too noisy and crowded for my taste. Besides, in a city so full of green, how would someone like me stand out?
He definitely had a point there. What sort of work do you do?
Me? I'm a gentleman of leisure.
Now I know that's a lie.
Is it now? Not many are brave enough to say that to my face. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't throw you out of here.
Maybe we could help each other.
Help me, huh? In what way can you help me?
I'm resourceful. I can get things done. You need someone to get their hands dirty. I'm your girl.
You make a good point. However, what makes you qualified to join my business?
I've got something nobody else has.
What's that?
A magic license.
Fake, I'm sure.
No, it's legit. Given to me by Queen Ozma herself.
Ha! Perhaps
I'm being sincere. I have connections. We can help each other.
you want to help me? All right. Use your so-called connections to smuggle something out of the Emerald City for me.
Is smuggling part of your business?
It's never been proven.
You never slipped up. Not once.
Why do you care? You're not working
Oopsie.
for me yet.
Why do you need me to do that? Surely you've got smugglers of your own.
Of course I do, but it's a slow process. In the old days, you could find a willing gump to fly stuff in and out of the city for you, but not anymore.
They've
Now it's all
unionized.
done by boat. It's safer, but it takes forever. If your license is legit, you can fly in, grab the stuff, and fly out with no trouble.
What kind of something?
Something of dubious magical quality.
You mean it's a magic artifact?
It could be. It's a present for Maiamama. You get that from me, then maybe we can deal.
Why do you need me to do that? Surely you've got...
Oh,
In
we've
the
already
old-
done
now
this.
it's if you're
All right, I'll do it. What do I need to get?
there's a black market dealer in the city. She's known as the Patchwork Girl. You know her?
You could say that.
Find her. Tell
They're
her
next
I
door
sent you.
neighbors.
Then bring back whatever she gives you. You got it?
No problem. Thank you for your time, Miss Ami.
Good evening.
Why is she walking so slow? There we go. That's better. See? Ooh. Maybe not that fast. It's off. That's a lot faster than I was wanting. So there we go. That's probably better. All right. We're going to the gum stand. Going to the gum stand. Going to see Scraps. Scraps, eh?
Scraps.
Hello there.
Here's some buttons.
I've got some buttons for you.
You do? Oh, that's dreadful. Oh, do I mean fantastic? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Thank you, neighbor.
Ah, a scruffy sketch of the Tin Man. Don't ask where Shaggy puts the hose. There's a first sketch of Miss Cake. Concept of Ozma. A sinister scarecrow. Ansel looking like Clark Gable. Yes, that's exactly who I saw. There's some early D sketches, and we've seen these ones of TikTok, Cutter, Betsy Bobbins, Scraps, and Petra. Oh, another Petra. Well, they're trying to figure her out, and some first passes on Ginger.
Here are some more drawings. Enjoy.
Thanks.
Scraps.
Hello there.
The Frogman sent me.
Oh, that cute little man. Are you here to pick up his magic paintbrush?
A magic paintbrush? Sure, yes, that's me.
Here you go.
Pretty.
Thanks, Scraps.
Anytime, neighbor.
So, what's so magic about this paintbrush?
Oh, it's horrible. Or do I mean wonderful? Either way, it lets you paint whatever you think about.
Is that right?
It can only be used twice, though. So tell the Frogman to speak to me if he wants more.
I'll remember. Bye, Scraps.
Toodaloo!
Scraps.
Hello.
Bye, Scraps.
Toodaloo!
Okay, now we go back. To Winky Country.
Sawhorse,
Yeah,
can you take me to the Frogman's villa?
it's okay with the boss, so hop on.
Hello. Petra, was it?
That's right. Do you know if an expedition team came to this area?
A group of explorers came through here several months ago, yes.
Do you know where they went?
I'm afraid not. You'd have to ask the Frogman.
What can you tell me about the Frogman?
Anything I can tell you, he can tell you himself.
What do you do for the Frogman?
I am his personal assistant. Anything he needs me to do, I do.
That conjures up an image
Yeah, I don't want to think about that.
Do you know anything about the Keystone?
You would have to ask the Frogman about that.
I'm here to see the Frogman.
This way.
Yeah, Nimmy, what is it?
Petra, to see you again, sir.
Again?
Me.
Send her in.
What do you mean again? I've got your...
Have you got that item I asked for?
I've got your paintbrush.
You really got it?
Right here.
I don't believe it. I gave you that job just to get you out of my hair.
What hair?
You are more resourceful than I imagined.
Resourceful? Right. If only all my jobs were that simple. What can I say? I told you so.
With you on my payroll, there's no doubt that I can expand my business into the city. This calls for a drink. Nimmy!
Yes, sir?
Bring us 2 martinis on the double.
Yes, sir.
She won't be a moment.
I've got to get going.
Must you? We haven't had our drink yet.
I'll take a rain check. I've got to set up our operations in Emerald City.
Of course, of course. Come back soon. We'll, have that drink together.
It's a date.
So you're working for us now, huh?
Is that a problem?
No. But since you're working for us, you can make a small delivery for me.
Get your facts straight, sister. I'm nobody's errand girl.
Here's a fact for you. I've got seniority. You don't just work for the Frogman. You also work for me.
Fine. What do you want?
Bring this locket to the governor.
Why?
Just do it.
I want to argue, but I don't want to raise any suspicions. Fine. Just this once.
Look at these pretty flowers. It looks like they have all of the country flowers. Purple, yellow, blue, and green. And I don't know. Orangey red? I don't know. We'll see. Let's go.
Governor Chopper?
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
We'll talk more.
If you say...
I'm just supposed to give it to him.
I was asked to give this to you.
Where'd you get that?
Maiamama, the Frogman's assistant.
Oh, is that what she calls herself? Well, I don't want her apology. And I don't want that locket. So when you see her next, you just give that piece of junk back to her. And tell her to stick it where the sun don't shine.
You're all heart, Tin Man.
You don't know the half of it.
Alright,
Hello again, Shaggy.
Hi.
What do you know about Miss Cake?
She's nice. She makes this terrific pie made from blueberries.
Blueberries?
They come from Munchkin country. She somehow makes them grow here. Oh, it's pretty amazing.
What happened to your stammer?
What?
When you talked about Miss Cake, your stammer disappeared.
What, stammer?
That stammer.
So, I don't, talk so good. You don't need to, make fun.
Have you ever met Maiamama?
Well, I know of her.
Do you know what happened between her and the Tin Man?
Duh, it's, obvious. A love story gone wrong. I can understand what he's going through.
How do you know what the Tin Man is going through? Are you in love with someone?
No. Forget I said anything.
Aww.
I'm looking for evidence against the frogman.
You are?
Yeah, can you tell me anything?
No.
Come on, don't be a sap. He's got his hooks into you somehow.
I have no idea what you're, talking about.
Tell me more about Miss Cake.
Why? Is she in trouble?
No, at least I don't think so.
She's new to town. She's done nothing wrong. I'm sure of that.
Your stammer disappeared again.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. His stammer goes away whenever he talks about Miss Cake. Interesting. You're in love with Miss Cake, aren't you?
No, no. Hey, why would you think that?
I'm a detective. I know these things.
You won't, you won't tell her, will you?
Don't worry. Your secret is safe. For now.
Matchmaking in this game.
Have you told Miss Cake how you feel?
No, I can't. She's so sophisticated and, what's the word? Worldly. She's traveled all over Oz. I've barely left this town. She wouldn't be interested in me.
Go on, talk to Miss Cake. You never know, do you?
I don't know what to say to her. See, I'm not good with, talking. I never went to, school.
See you around, Shaggy.
We know what he needs.
Sure.
So he's never been to school. Why don't we go get him some school? Oh, I can't go to this place. I can't go here, and I can't go here anymore. But I can go to the palace, Petra's office, and the university. Wogglebug, by
Hello,
the
Professor.
way,
I
you
can't
hired...
believe it.
Yeah.
Cutter. A
Right?
traitor.
You think you know a person.
I trusted that man with incredible knowledge. Lurline only knows what he'll do with it. It's a travesty. A travesty.
Relax, Professor.
I'll relax when that phantasm is rotting in the darkest dungeon of the palace. I've been told that you are looking into this mess.
I am.
You're welcome to keep using the pill machine if you need it.
Cool. I'm so sorry about... Can I go down the hall?
Please refrain from going that way. Only key staff are allowed back there.
Okay.
Sorry.
I just wanted to check. Dave Gilbert and Frank Elbaum. That's
The
why...
plaque says D. Lewis Gilbert.
The reason why it says...
Never heard of him. He can't be that important.
The reason why it says D. Lewis Gilbert is because of the Frank Elbaum.
The
Or
plaque
L.
says
Frank
L.
Baum.
Frank
Baum.
Baum.
First name,
Not sure who that
initial.
is,
First
but I feel
initial,
like I owe him
middle
a lot.
name, last name. And so Dave Gilbert, they did D. Lewis. It's funny.
I desire knowledge. Give me a pill on basic vocabulary.
Man, I would love it.
These knowledge pills sure are tasty.
They are not created for taste, but I'm glad you enjoy them.
What do you know? He's fooled.
He's not even watching. All right, back to Winky Country. We fly away. Oh, we can't go to the... All right. Come on, buddy. All right, Shaggy. Take this.
Hey, I thought about your problem.
What problem?
Your little romantic problem. This pill might help.
What does it do?
It teaches you how to speak correctly.
It teaches? Is it from the, university?
Yo.
You got it. Go on, take it.
Well, I shouldn't.
You can think of me as a teacher, if it makes you feel better.
I don't feel any, different.
Maybe it takes some time to work.
Perhaps, you're right. If the intent of this small pill was to add color to the gray tones of my simple life, then it has failed. My torment is far too great for such a small pill to make much of an impact, I'm afraid.
What?
I am merely explaining that your intentions, while good-natured, have come to naught. The delightful Miss Cake will remain forever out of my reach, though my heart cries out to her. But I do thank you, regardless, most assuredly.
So nice.
Say red leather, yellow leather 3 times fast.
Whatever for?
I just want to test something.
That is the most preposterous thing I've ever heard. Is it your intention to humiliate me? Prove your linguistic superiority? Saying red leather, yellow leather will prove nothing. Just...
There you go.
Great Lurleen! My speech, it's unimpaired. What freedom this is! I can verbalize, conjugate, and separate noun from verb with aplomb and grace. Words pour from my brain like golden jewels off a sparkling waterfall. Wait, was that a metaphor? I can do metaphors. I can even do similes, analogies, or even an allegory if I so wished.
Great. Glad to hear it. Now maybe you can do something for me. Tell me about the Frogman.
Oh, who cares about the Frogman? He can keep that worthless spell.
Spell?
The Woodsia spell.
Woodsia?
Yes, see? Woodsia!
Oh, that's what makes it fly.
It makes wood float. For a gump mechanic, it makes the job so much easier. But who cares about making wood float when my heart is soaring? I am off to sweep the fair Miss Cake off her feet. Onward to glory!
To glory!
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
Alright, we did it. And we've learned a little bit more. Let's go... We're gonna go here first. We're gonna go see what's up here.
Table for one?
One is such a cold and lonely number. I cast it away. It shall never be uttered in my presence.
I'm sorry? Is there anything I can help you with?
Only the rest of my life.
I beg your pardon?
I can contain myself no longer. My heart is so full that it is nearly bursting. Miss Cake, ever since you came to this town, I have thought of nothing else but you. You are a bright ray of sunshine in a dull, gray, and featureless world. My greatest desire is to gaze upon you and become entranced in the depths of your eyes. You but need to smile upon me, and my world becomes full of color and light.
Those are some fancy words, Shaggy. That's the most you've said to me in months.
As I said, I could not contain myself.
You've been coming in here for months, and you barely say a word to me. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me.
But I do. I know I am incomplete without you. I am nothing if I...
Stop it. Just stop it. I think you should leave.
But dearest, why? I've just bared my soul to you.
You march in here with your fancy words and you think you can just... what? Sweep me off my feet? Change my life? I've had enough of that foolishness back in Munchkin country. I don't need it here. Get out of here, Shaggy, and don't come back.
But...
Go!
Well, that worked out wonderfully. That's the last time I play matchmaker.
Eesh. Okay.
Miss Cake,
Hi, Petra.
what do you think of Shaggy?
I don't really think anything. The man hardly says a word to me.
Maybe you could give Shaggy a second chance.
After the way he treated me, I came out here to get away from men like that.
Men like what?
Men who think they can impress me with fancy words just because I'm a simple farm girl. What good is fancy talk when there's work to be done?
Maybe you could...
After the way I came out here,
Men like...
men who... What good?
I'm here to investigate the Frogman. Is there anything you can tell me?
The Frogman? Whatever for?
There's a chance he might be up to something illegal.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Are you sure? Why is he taking 70% of your earnings?
Who said he was?
You did. I heard you.
You are mistaken. I never said that.
Why doesn't anyone ever tell me what I want to know? Well, I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
I know just what he needs. What's this? Hold on real quick. I just want to see what this door is. What's this door? The door is marked private. If I want to talk to Shaggy, I should just go into the main entrance. Right there. Okay. Let's talk
Hello,
a
Shaggy.
little bit.
Greetings, O green-clad maiden of the Emerald City.
Maiden.
I am afraid you are not catching me at my best.
Yes, I saw what happened.
I'm afraid you witnessed a most terrible incident. My heart is split in twain. My stomach is churning. Oh, the thoughts that fill my head. So many words, and they are all useless.
I'm sorry things didn't work out.
Don't blame yourself. It was my own fault. That infernal pill! Had I not been so desperate, I would have realized the folly of such an action. If there was only a way I could forget what I learned. A way to return my speech to the oblivion where it once lived.
Thank you. Good.
I'll see what I can do.
Oblivion. Give the oblivion pills.
You have done enough.
No. I can do more.
Tell me more about the Woodsia spell.
A spell used for the levitation of wood. All my gumps come equipped with it. That is why they are ranked among the best in all of Oz. I should not have shared it with you.
Don't worry, I'm licensed.
You are? Then there was no harm done.
Yep.
How did you get the Woodsia spell?
That is a private matter. Best not discussed.
Come on, Shaggy. I need to know.
Oh, what does it matter? My life is in ruins anyway. The Frogman gave it to me. He has access to all sorts of black market spells and artifacts.
But you're licensed. I see the certificate on the wall right there.
A clever forgery.
And now he demands blackmail money. Why did you agree to such a thing?
My business was in shambles. I could barely make ends meet. The Woodsia spell enables my gumps to be the best in the kingdom.
Was it worth it?
No, I am forced to give most of my earnings to the Frogman. I am just as poor as before. Only, it's worse now.
How?
If I refuse to pay or close the garage, the Frogman will expose me. I'm trapped.
Oh.
Goodbye, Shaggy.
Goodbye to you as well.
Here, Try one of these pills.
More pills? Have you lost your mind?
These are oblivion pills. They make you forget.
Forget? They can help me forget the knowledge I have gained?
Yeah.
Yes, you'll be back to your old self.
Very well. Give them here. It surely can't make me feel any worse.
I guess
Now,
they're
how
gone
did
now.
TikTok do it? I want you to forget all the knowledge that elocution pill gave you. Say, red leather, yellow leather.
Huh?
Back to square one. Shaggy, do you remember anything that just happened?
Wait, Miss Cake!
What about Miss Cake?
I insulted Miss Cake!
Yes, you did.
I was not myself.
Maybe you should tell her that.
Yes, you're right. Thank you.
Love, love, love amongst Winkies and Munchkins.
She did what?
A pill, yeah.
That's the funniest thing I ever heard. A little itty pill did all that.
Made me act, funny.
Funny is right. I never heard such nonsense.
It was stupid, and, I'm sorry.
Stupid is right, but I suppose it was sweet, in its way.
You're not, mad?
No. Maybe it's the mountains. I just can't stay mad when I'm near the mountains.
You, like the mountains?
Of course, it's beautiful up there.
Have you ever seen them from above? You know, in a gump?
In a gump? No, I haven't.
We could, go for a ride.
A gump ride through the mountains?
Tomorrow night?
I think I'd like that.
Really? Great. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow night.
It's a date. And Shaggy,
Uh-huh.
when we go, we won't talk. You don't have to say a word.
Woo! Hey, yo.
Miss Cake.
Hi, Petra.
So, you've got a date with Shaggy now.
Yes, he is kind of sweet, in his way. He works so hard and he needs someone to help him enjoy life. It's hard to stay mad at him. Just don't drug him again, okay?
Oh, huh. He told you about that.
He told me everything. But I guess we owe you for getting us together, so you have my thanks.
Since you owe me, can you tell me more about the Frogman?
Oh, the Frogman. I almost forgot all about him.
What's his deal with you? How'd he get his hooks into you?
He saved my restaurant. Do you know how hard it is to grow munchkin food in this country? It's impossible without magic.
You seem to be doing pretty well.
You mean these plants? The garden outside? They don't grow on their own. They were all grown with a spell called Biggeth.
Boom.
It makes plants grow faster.
I think I know where this is going. Once you started using the spell and your diner became successful, the Frogman came along to demand more money.
It seemed so harmless at the time, just a little magic. But now he's threatening to expose me unless I pay him 70% of everything I earn.
Shaggy got the same deal, you know. He's in just as deep as you are.
Well, we have that in common at least.
I need proof of the Frogman's deals. Where can I get it?
I think he keeps all his documents in his study.
I've been in his study. I didn't find any documents.
I know. I was there too. But when I left, I thought I heard him say a magic word.
Word? What word?
I think it was telepo something.
Telepo something.
Yes, I think it's part of a magic spell.
More magic. This just gets deeper and deeper. Well, I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
Sawhorse.
Yeah.
Can you take me to the Frogman's villa?
It's okay with the boss, so hop on.
It looks like the Frogman is casting a spell.
Orchard.
Teleportrait.
Rats. What did he say? Orchard. Sounds like the second half of a magic spell.
Teleportrait.
First telepo, and now orchard. Put them together and you get teleportrait.
Got it.
That sounds like a magic word if I've ever heard one. I wonder what it does.
Ta-da!
Petra?
Miss-a-me. The governor won't take your locket.
He won't. Did he say why?
He said for you to stick it where the sun don't shine.
He really said that?
Yeah,
He must hate me.
he's not wishing you any goodwill, that's for sure. Nimmy seems to be the type who doesn't express her emotions often, but right now, she's struggling to keep a lid on them. Normally, I hate drama like this, but you never know when it can be useful.
Enough. Do you need to see the Frogman or not?
Yes.
Then come with me. You know the way. Just don't say anything else. Petra's here to see you again.
Nimi, what did I tell you about knocking first?
Oh, did I disturb you?
Since you mention it, yes.
Disturb you from what? Staring out the window, counting your money?
What's got into you, Nimi?
Nothing. Everything's just dandy.
What got into her?
I have no idea.
So, tell me about our operations in the Emerald City.
I've got an office set up.
Really? Whereabouts?
Plumley Street.
A good choice. I hear that area is rotten. A perfect place to conduct our sort of business.
Ouch.
Perfect. Sure.
Excellent! This calls for another drink! Nimi!
What?
Get us 2 martinis, on the double.
Why don't you get them yourself?
What?
Uh-oh.
You heard me. Is that all I'm good for around here? Answering your door, fetching your drinks? You don't appreciate me at all.
Nimi, please! That's not true at all.
Oh, put a sock in it.
Nimi! Just a minute, I'll deal with this.
Drama. I hate drama. Still, it gives me a chance to look around. This painting could use a little touching up. There we go. Much better. Teleportrait. That seems to have worked. I better finish up and get out of here before the frog comes back. Haha! I've hit the jackpot. Names, dates, account numbers. These files have it all. That tin Seamus has got to help me now.
how do I leave? It's time to buzz off. Yeah, how? There we go.
Teleportrait. I better fix this before the frogman comes back.
Oh, she's already doing it. Good. And then the brush stops working after 2 uses.
Finished. Just in time, too. The paintbrush has gone dry. I'll just stuff it behind the couch.
I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'll see myself out. Let's get out of here, sawhorse. Yippee-ki-yay! All right, buddy. Here's your proof. You
I have something
humbug.
I think you want.
Oh, really?
A folder of documents straight from the frogman's files.
You're pulling my leg.
No, really. Take a look at this.
Okay. Just give me a few minutes to look these over. You weren't kidding. This is just the evidence I've been looking for. It lists names, businesses, financial transactions. No lawyer in all of Oz can defend against this. We've got him.
Couldn't happen to a more deserving guy.
You've done a good thing here today. Winky Country will be a much better place with the frogman locked up.
Glad to hear it. Now, let's talk payment. Tell me how to get to the Keystone.
Huh? Oh, right. The sawhorse will take you. Just tell him to take you to Winky Ravine. After you go, I'm gonna go round up a posse and go grab that frog.
I wonder what I do with this locket. Do you want it? Now do you want it?
Are you sure you don't want this locket back?
I said take it away. I don't want to see that lousy thing.
Sawhorse.
Yeah?
I need to go to Winky Ravine.
All right, but I go under protest.
Bye, guys. I hope everything goes okay. Ooh, nice little jump, buddy.
Ha! Free at last! What's this? A waterfall? It figures I'd come back near water.
That's the witch! You brought back the wicked witch!
Boo!
Ah!
Ha! That felt good. You, girl, you brought me back.
Yes, and the name is Petra.
Petra, it's an honor.
It is?
For you, yes.
She's already getting on my nerves. Is there a way to put her back in the rod?
How long has it been since I died? 40 years? Is that fake wizard still in charge?
No, Queen Ozma rules Oz now.
Ozma? There's an Ozma on the throne? Imagine that. Anyway, out with it. You summoned me. What do you want?
Why are you carrying an umbrella?
I'm allergic to water. Most witches are when they get to a certain age.
Oh yeah, I read about that. That's how you died, right?
You read about it?
Every school kid knows about it.
The Wicked Witch of the West.
That means they know how I died?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
How undignified.
Dorothy Gale says hi.
That name means nothing to me.
Really? Didn't she?
It means nothing.
Can you tell me what the spirit rod is?
I have no idea. For 40 years I was dead and then bang. I'm stuck in a magic rod with 3 other bickering witches. One of them was my sister, too.
So you don't know how you got in there?
No, don't know, don't care. I'm back. That's all that matters.
Nothing. I just came to free you.
Free me? Why? Nobody owes me any favors.
Well, it's not you that we need. It's the keystone.
This hunk of rock. What for?
The keystones strengthen our magical defenses.
Is that what this is? Yes, yes, I can feel it. This is powerful magic. I can feel it sustaining me.
Don't do anything funny.
Whatever do you mean?
I've heard the stories. You tried to take over Oz.
What do you take me for? I'm dead. What do I need to rule Oz for? Besides, you said it yourself. Ozma is on the throne. She's the proper queen. I won't move against her.
I'm looking for someone.
Someone? Who?
My brother. His name is William. I was told that you might have the power to help find him.
Well, as Witch of the West, I can tell you this much. He's not in Winky country.
After all this time, I stopped expecting a helpful answer. So why was it still so disappointing? Thanks anyway. I have to go.
Fine, fine.
Come on, get back over here.
Not a chance!
She's harmless.
Harmless?
I'm only gonna say this one more time. Get back here. It's time for us to get out of here.
No, it's time for you to die.
Oh, for Lurline's sake.
What is that?
The Wicked Witch? How fascinating. Still, that won't stop me. Petra, we could have done wonderful things. Instead, you threw it all away. Why?
I'm here to save Oz.
Did Oz ask you to save it? Oz has managed to survive this long.
It's finished, Frogman. Just give up with dignity.
I'm afraid not. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. I am not without defenses of my own. Behold! The wand of Ivaldo, smuggled to me from the distant kingdom of Ev. This wand belonged to the cruel king of Ev. With this wand, he terrorized the land. Now, I shall terrorize you!
A child's toy.
You don't rule this land anymore. I'm in charge.
Are you? Then it's a good thing I'm back.
You can't rule Winky Country again. You're dead.
Is that a problem? Maybe I'll kill you, then we'll be evenly matched.
Just try it.
You don't think I will?
If you had the power to kill me, you would have already.
I'm strong enough to hold back your pathetic magic.
Pathetic? Ha! I'm not the one who was defeated by a little girl.
No, but you're the one being defeated by a dead woman. Which is worse.
I'm not
Now!
defeated
Get
yet.
him! Get him!
It's only a matter of time.
I'm gonna regret this.
Huh?
Good riddance. Was that stupid man really in charge?
No, the real leader is Nick Chopper, the Tin Man.
Yes, I'm familiar with him. Oh well. Perhaps one day I'll challenge his rule, but not today. Oz is in danger. I'd best meditate and prepare.
Danger?
Enemies are readying to attack us. Ruling Winky Country will mean nothing if all of Oz is destroyed.
Nice work, Sawhorse.
This whole experience has added rings to me. I'm sure of it.
Hey, let's hit the trail.
That's the best thing I've heard all day.
So, Ozian,
How does it feel to know that your entire society is about to crumble?
What's up?
First of all, the name's Ansel. And do you mind not standing so close? Your breath absolutely stinks.
So rude.
I shall stand where I please.
You know the problem with you phanphasms? You talk too much.
We talk too much.
You bet, Junior. I hear the guards talking, you know. I know that Petra has freed another witch. Soon, we're gonna have the 4-piece set. Then, you guys are in deep trouble.
All is going according to plan.
You would say that.
Think what you will, Ozian.
Ansel.
I shall call you what I please.
But know this, your queen's days are numbered, and so are yours.
Wow, what a performance. If I wasn't chained up, I'd think about applauding.
Okay. I just wanted to check on. Can I see how things are? Oh, he's gone. It says the... How are you? How are you doing, Shaggy?
Looking forward to your date tomorrow?
It just says, yes, thank you for your help.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
Ah, Cutter. I was just looking over some of these books you teleported over from Oz.
You know what they say, Your Highness. Know your enemy.
And what is it that you know of our enemy?
I know that the Spirit Rod has entered both Winky and Quadling countries now.
So, they really are doing it. They are trying to free the remaining witches.
It appears that way, sire.
I underestimated you, my boy. I know it hasn't been easy for you, growing up as you are.
I wear my deformity with pride, Your Highness. If it helps the Phanphasm cause, I'm all for it.
I'm glad to hear that. In the days to come, I will need a regent to sit on the throne of the Emerald City. I would like that regent to be you.
Me? I am honored.
Think nothing of it. Get back to work, Cutter. Keep me posted of all developments.
Yes, first and foremost.
Well, well. Woots. Oh, did you see that? There it is. Fun.
Mombi, baby, just relax. You're my star attraction, and I'll do whatever it takes to make you happy.
Get rid of that wizard, then.
Mombi, sweetheart, you're the tops. But you know I can't do that. He's allowed to be here as much as you.
His presence irritates me.
Mombi, you're the cream of the crop, and we all love you.
Mombi!
But my hands are tied.
Mombi.
You are a miserable worm. I'll be in the cafe. Call me when you find a challenger worth my time.
So Mombi was a witch that kept she had a little child slave by the name of Tip, and she kept and she made Tip, you know, do everything that she commanded, and was really just Tipitarius is the name of the child, and then one day we find out that Tipitarius is actually Ozma. When Ozma was little, she was transformed into a little boy to, completely disguise her. So, that's who Mombi is. She's a wickedy witch. Let's talk to this purple man.
Hello.
Why, it's a citizen of the Emerald City in my arena. How's the old place doing?
You're from the city?
Nah, but I've wandered through a number of times. In fact, that's my name. Woot the Wanderer at your service.
I'm Petra. Why are you called Woot the Wanderer? You don't seem to be wandering anywhere.
Well, in my younger days, I was quite the traveler. I came from a little village in Gillikin country. One day I left and never looked back.
According to the fandom, Woot is a pleasant-looking young man. He's pretty independent. He got bored with home, family, and acquaintances, so he just traveled around. He traveled for years, and he reached the Tin Castle of the Winky Emperor, and he became friends with the Tin Woodsman and the Scarecrow, and yeah. And Ozma gave him permission to just wander around, and yeah. So that's Woot the Wanderer.
Where did you travel?
Oh, I've seen places beyond your wildest dreams. The old days were full of wild and untamed magic, sorcerers and witches and all sorts of crazy creatures.
Sorry, hold on. There we go.
The world was full of wonder, not like this regulated junk you get nowadays. I fought in the war just like everybody else, but nothing was the same after that.
No, it wasn't.
I wasn't the same either. I lost my taste for wandering, so I set up shop here.
The war caused some kind of corruption.
What is this place?
Oh, you mean you don't know?
Mm-mm.
I just kind of wandered in.
Well, I know all about wandering.
I'm sure.
You're standing in Woot's wild arena of the arcane. It is here that the greatest wizards, witches, sorcerers, magicians, and conjurers come to do battle.
Wizards and witches? You mean you organize magic duels?
You betcha. It's a little taste of the old days, right here at Woot's wild arena of the arcane.
Aren't magic duels against the law?
Of course they are. But I got a special license. As long as the duels are strictly regulated, we're fine.
What kind of regulations?
Just two, but they are biggies. Number one, no magic outside the ring. That's final. And number two, during the fight, only one spell can be cast at a time. Can't have magic spells mixing together. You never know what's going to happen.
When is the next fight?
Whenever I say it is. There are many magic users left, and our current champion is so good that nobody wants to face her. Well, nobody but the wizard.
The wizard? The Wizard of Oz?
Mr. Great and Powerful himself.
Well, well, well. The Great Wizard of Oz now working at a pathetic magic duel arena in Quadling Country. An interesting development, that's for sure. I'm looking for something called a keystone. Do you know where it is?
I've seen plenty of keys and my fair share of stones. But a keystone? I can't say that I do.
Did an expedition team come this way?
We get all sorts of crowds come through here. I wouldn't know one from the other.
See you around, Woot.
All right.
Woot?
Yes?
Woot.
See you around, Woot.
Okay, so we... Just want to see what's in the ring. Hey, there's the Wiz.
No! I am this close to giving up on you, Ugu. No talking, please. No talking. Try it again.
There's a button right there.
You're not listening to me. Lead with your elbow. No! Your other elbow! You're hopeless. Come on, let her rip. No, no, no!
Okay.
In my day, we'd eat wizards like you for breakfast.
Let's talk to the wizard.
All right, let's try it again.
You can still talk to
Hey, you busy?
the wizard.
Who are you?
I'm Petra.
Well, Petra, I hope you're here to put me out of my misery. Because if not, I'm trying to teach this idiot how to fight. Ugo! What are you trying to do? Catch butterflies? Strike hard and fast. I want to see that wand smoke. Kids these days, they would know magic if it blasted them in the face.
Who are you?
Oh, how soon they forget. I'm known as the Wizard, kid.
The Wizard? You mean the Wizard of Oz?
That's right, but I'm just the Wizard now.
What's the Wizard of Oz doing in a place like this?
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
Every school kid knows the story. You used to rule Oz. What are you doing fighting in magic duels in the middle of Quadling country?
Okay, first of all, I don't compete, I just coach. And second of all, it's none of your business.
Who's the kid?
This overgrown lummox is Ugu. He's got a tiny bit of magic talent, and now he thinks he's a wizard.
What sort of magic does he do?
Parlor tricks? He's got some talent. He just doesn't have any brains to go with it.
Do you think he'll get any better?
Not a chance.
So why are you bothering?
You see any other contenders around here? You work with what you got.
Why are you just a coach? You should be in the ring.
Yeah, and if wishes were gumps, we would all fly, right? Look, I'm all washed up. Those who can't do, teach.
But still.
Leave it!
I used to read stories of the Great Wizard of Oz. He seemed so powerful and larger than life. I guess it's true what they say. You should never meet your heroes. I'm looking for a keystone.
Keystone? What do you want with the keystone?
You know about the keystone?
No, I don't.
If you know anything, you've got to tell me. I'm on a mission from Queen Ozma herself to find them.
Sure you are.
Why doesn't anyone ever believe me?
Because of the hat.
Look, just forget about the keystone, okay? Like the rest of Glinda's tower, it's locked up tight.
Glinda's tower?
I said forget it.
There you go. Looks like I need to compete.
How do I get into Glinda's tower?
You can't.
How do you know that?
I used to work with Glinda. She taught me all the magic I know. We fought together in the war. I know how powerful she was. Nothing can get past the spell she put on that door. Not even me.
So you knew Glinda?
Knew her? Of course I knew her. When everyone called me a fake and a humbug, she took me in. She taught me everything I know about magic. And more.
More?
Forget it.
Thanks for your time.
Sure. Ugo, did I say stop? Lead with the elbow, support with the shoulder. Watch your feet.
A cake? That's bad for my figure. What else do you have?
We have a light snack.
No, be gone with that. I require something far more substantial.
That's all we have left.
You dare deny the great Mombi?
We'll get more in tomorrow.
See to it.
Hey, over here. Hey, over here.
Are you talking to me?
Hey, lady, can you bust me out of here?
You're a rope.
I'm a prisoner is what I am. Can you help me out? I'll be very grateful.
How How come you can talk?
Because I'm a magic rope.
Ask a stupid question. How'd you end up here?
I was captured and subjected to cruel tortures. That Joker down there, his name is Kiki Aru. He's a fake. He tied me into a permanent knot and forces me to dance.
Kiki Aru is a Munchkin boy, one of the higher-ups of Mount Munch. At one point in his youth, he discovered an old magical formula of his father's. He thus gave him the power of transformation. Kiki Aru proved to have a selfish and amoral streak, unusual amongst the inhabitants of Oz. He partnered with Ruggedo, the Gnome King, in a campaign of malicious mischief. In the end, Kiki Aru had to drink the water of oblivion from the, which is where the oblivion pills come from the Forbidden Mountain, purged his memories and his evil inclinations, and he's no longer a disruptive influence.
What's a permanent knot?
It's a knot that can't be undone. I'm bound to him. He wants to pretend he's a wizard.
What can I do to help?
Do you know any unbinding magic?
Sorry, no.
I was afraid of that.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, lady.
I will, though. I guess Mombi is pretty popular around here.
Hello.
Who approaches?
My name's Petra. I have some questions for you.
Questions? How quaint. Very well. Ask.
Who are you?
If you have to ask that question, you do not deserve an audience with me.
Hold on. I know your name is Mombi, but who are you?
I am a sorceress from Gilligan. Once upon a time, my magic was known to both enthrall and terrify. But those days are long gone, and what little glory remains is here, in this pitiful arena. Does that answer your question?
I suppose.
Yes. Yes, it does. I'm looking for a keystone. Do you know where it is?
Perhaps I do. Perhaps I don't. Such is the way of magic.
I need to find it.
We all need lots of things. It's a shame I can't help you.
Do you know anything about the tower outside?
You mean Glinda's tower? It's an eyesore. I would have it torn down if I could.
How did you get to be champion?
By being the best, of course. Not that the rabble here are any challenge.
Thanks for your time, Mombi.
The pleasure was all yours, I'm sure.
I guess.
Evening.
Uh-huh.
What are you selling back there?
Coffee.
That's all?
We got some food, too.
What sort of food are you selling?
We're offering a 2-for-1 special today. A slice of cake and a small snack. Only 5 emeralds.
What can you tell me about Mombi?
Why don't you ask her yourself? She's right over there.
I'm looking for a keystone. Would you know where I can find it?
I just work here. If you want food or coffee, I'm your girl. Otherwise, I got things to do.
That's what I love about the countryside. The locals are so charming. Give me the special.
You got it. 1 heavy cake and 1 light snack.
Oof. That slice of cake weighs a ton. But that snack hardly weighs anything. Oh well, I suppose it evens out.
Uh-huh.
Looking for sparklies. There it is. power stretches up as far as the eye can see. It won't budge. The door's made out of solid stone. It must open by magic. Okay. Ooh. A tonk rock. A rock. Trying to figure out how to okay, I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. Let's
Woot?
Yes?
whoop, whoop.
How do you get into the tower?
Oh, you mean Glinda's tower? But you can't.
Why not?
You need a key to open it.
And let me guess, the key is lost.
Not at all. I uncovered the key myself.
So where is it?
Mombi's got it. The key's always given to the champion of the arena.
See you around, Woot.
Okay, she has the key, so give me the key. I know you won't, but
Mombi.
You have more irritating questions, I suppose.
Yes.
Very well. Ask, but be quick.
I need the key to Glinda's tower. The keystone is in there.
And why should that be my concern?
I'm on a mission from Queen Ozma herself to find it.
Are you? How brilliant. So by denying you, I'm also denying Ozma? In that case, no. I shall not give you the key.
You raised
if you want
her.
The key, you'll have to get it like everybody else. By defeating me in the ring.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, let me get up.
Thanks for your time, Mombi.
The pleasure was all yours, I'm sure.
I mean, not specifically at all, no. How do we free the magic rope?
Can this help?
What's that?
It's called a tonk rock. It's supposed to be used in unbinding.
Yes, that's exactly what I need. Let me see that. Hey, Kinky-Aru, you miserable rope torturer. Take this! Ha! Worked like a charm.
That was extreme.
He'll be fine. Look, he's still breathing. By the time he wakes up, I'll be long gone.
Glad to help.
Well, it looks like I'm in your debt, lady. If you need to do any climbing, I'm your rope.
Dope.
Did I just adopt a pet rope?
Kinky-Aru.
He's alive, but unconscious. I can't help but feel partially responsible.
But according to the text, he's a bad guy.
Woot?
Yes?
I want to fight.
You know magic?
Sure. I got magic coming out of my ears.
All right. Just have your coach register with me and you're in.
Coach? I don't have a coach.
No coach, no fight. If it were up to me, I'd throw you into the ring with no questions asked. But it's about liability, see? You need a licensed coach to vouch that you're ready to fight.
See you around, Woot.
Woot woot.
Come on, let her rip. No, no, no! In my day, we'd eat wizards like you for breakfast. All right, let's try it again. Lead with the elbow, support with the shoulder.
This detective gig doesn't work out. I could always go into
Watch your
witness.
feet!
Wizard.
What do you want?
Put me in, coach.
I need a coach.
Oh, you do, huh? As you can see, I've already got my hands full coaching this lump. Why should I coach you instead?
I look good in green.
Is that supposed to be cute?
Yes.
Newsflash, kid. It's not.
I'm fully licensed.
Makes no difference. Anyone can practice magic here as long as you're in the ring.
When I win, I'll give the tower key to you.
You what?
All I need is the keystone. Teach me how to win, please.
Well, you've got the drive and the motivation to win, but do you have the ability to back it up?
I won't know until I try.
All right, kid. Here's what we'll do. You face Ugu here in the ring. If you can at least beat him, then maybe you're worth something.
Let's do this.
Right. Get in the ring, kid. All right, kids. This is how it works. You stand still. No walking within the ring. This is a contest of magic skill only. You use your brain, not your fists. You got that, Ugu? We don't want a repeat performance of last time.
Oopsie.
What the?
Now, use magic to counter Ugu's spell.
I better find a way out of this prison, quick. Easy.
What? How'd she do that?
She used magic, you imbecile. You should try it sometime.
Amazing.
I give up. Ugu, you're out of here. Hit the benches. Find another coach.
Okay.
All right, so you're a better spellcaster than Ugu, but that's not saying much. If you want to take down Mombi, you'll need a spell with a bit more oomph.
Oomph?
There's this spell. I call it Sap.
Sap.
It works great against magic users. Takes a bit of their energy away. It's the mental equivalent of exhausting your opponent. But you need to cast it several times for it to work on someone like Mombi. You'll need to find ways of countering her attacks until the spell takes effect.
Okay. Get that back.
Woot?
Yes?
I've got a coach.
I heard. Word travels fast around here. If you want to enter the ring to fight, just let me know.
I want to fight Mombi.
Maybe it'll work.
You got it. Just head into the ring and I'll set it all up. Ladies and gents, welcome to another thrilling evening of magic, mystery, and mayhem. We've got an exciting matchup for you tonight. In this corner, a rookie straight from the mean green streets of the Emerald City. She's the powerful purveyor of the paranormal, Petra! And in this corner, you all know her, you all love her. Plucked straight from the purple plains of Gillikin country, she dukes it out daily right here. She's the top of the heap in this arena, and she isn't going down without a fight. Give a hand for the return of the magnificent manipulator of mighty magics, Mombi! As returning champion, Mombi gets the first move. Mombi casts a magic shield. Oh, Petra's in trouble now. Cast a sap spell on the shield. Great strategy, but it'll take a few more hits for that spell to work. Let's hope she lasts long enough.
Oh.
Mombi casts a wind spell. An old favorite, but an effective one. She did it, folks! Petra outlasted the wind! But it's not over yet. They're just getting started. Again, up, but still holding. Mombi's not out of the game yet. A magic hole! Oh, Petra's in for it now.
Ooh, it's cracked.
She's out, she's out! Petra has survived the magic hole, and the game goes on.
Those little red dots. One of the things I really like about this game is how you can see your progression just as you're playing. It's just, I don't know, I find it very satisfying. Zap.
Petra's disabled the shield. What will Mombi do now? She missed. Mombi missed.
What? How?
One more. Zap-a-boom.
I don't believe it. She's down. Mombi is down. We are witnessing history tonight, folks. Mombi is down and Petra has emerged victorious. Ladies and gents, give a hand for the new champion of Woot's Wild Arena of the Arcane, Petra!
Woohoo!
What a show! That was incredible!
Woot!
She got lucky.
Lucky or not, she's the champion now.
Yes, she is. It's a good thing this girl was here to fight your battles for you.
You arrogant witch!
Just shut up, both of you.
Give her the key.
We've got the tower key. Let's go.
This isn't over, wizard. I will win my prize back.
Maybe you will, but not today. Let's get out of here. I can't believe this day has finally arrived. Nobody's been inside Glinda's tower in over 15 years.
Nobody? What about Mombi?
Mombi never cared about the tower. It was just a symbol to her. I hope the key still works. It opened. Praise Lurleen, it opened. Glinda, I'm coming.
Crazy old man. Wait for me! For an overweight geezer, he's pretty spry. Hey, you! Wait!
Look at it. It's all destroyed. Just laid to waste, exposed to the elements. Rotting away just like everything else in this stinking kingdom.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. I wanted to enter this tower and for everything to be like it was. Glinda at her desk, her nose stuck in a book. It was the only hope I had left. Stupid, stupid. Just a stupid old man.
coach?
I'm nobody's coach, kid. I'm nobody at all. Just leave me be. I need to be alone.
What? Oh, hello there. May I help you?
What? No, can't be. Kid, what have you done?
I brought her back.
No, this illusion, this isn't funny.
Illusion? I'm no illusion, Pinhead. What's gotten into you?
Pinhead? Only Glinda called me Pinhead.
Exactly. Ergo, I am Glinda. It's logic. Didn't I teach you anything?
But you're dead.
Yes, I am. It's a bit bothersome, I admit, but there's much work to be done. I will need some help, if you are willing.
You don't even have to ask.
Petra, thank you for freeing me. I know you're on a mission. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
How do you know my name?
I've been reading a book about you.
Reading about me? Where?
Don't worry. It's not a book you can buy in a shop. This is my book of records. It contains the story of everybody in Oz. I spent 20 years dead. I had lots of time to read.
Pinhead?
Yeah, it's nothing.
The wizard's full name is Fadric Isaac Norman Henkel Emmanuel Ambrose Diggs. Or Pinhead for short.
I left that name behind a long time ago. But I have to admit, I like hearing it from you.
I don't know whether to feel happy or sick.
According to the fandom, his name is Oscar Zoroaster Faradig Isaac Norman Henkel Emmanuel Ambrose Diggs. So he's Oz Pinhead, but he is Pinhead.
What do you know about the spirit rod?
The rod is not of Ozian origin. I don't know where it came from, nor how I came to be imprisoned inside. Perhaps I can study it in more detail when my workshop is rebuilt.
I'm looking for somebody.
I know, your brother. I read about him. Most perplexing.
Perplexing? What did your book say?
Nothing. There is no mention of your brother, nothing at all. Aside from the fact that you are looking for him.
That makes no sense.
Yes, most unusual. My book never contradicts itself. It is an intriguing puzzle and one that requires further study. But I'm afraid I have more pressing things to attend to first.
Sure. The problems of a whole kingdom were much more important than finding my missing baby brother. Or so I keep telling myself. I just came to free you. Nothing more.
Me? No, I'm not important. There are far greater things at stake than the fate of one witch.
I beg to differ.
My dear Pinhead, you put more value on me than anyone should.
It's time I left. Not that it hasn't been a blast, but I need to get back to the Emerald City.
Of course. Give my regards to Queen Ozma.
Not so fast!
Didn't I just defeat you?
Quiet, Petra. My quarrel is not with you.
Mumby of Gilligan. Leave this place. It does not belong to you.
What was that? Was that the sound of moral self-righteousness? Then it must be Glinda. Not even death can stop her from nagging.
Mombi, show some sportsmanship. We won fair and square.
Fair? I think not. Those were parlor tricks, not real magic.
They were real enough to defeat you. Beat it, Mombi. Keep some shred of dignity and just fly away.
Dignity? Let's see how dignified you look when you're falling to your death. No!
Don't worry, Pinhead, I've got you. I won't let you fall.
Let go of him. Never. I can keep this up as long as you can.
Hey, Coach! Catch!
Another parlor trick?
Parlor trick or not, you have failed. Leave my tower. Now.
That's it. I wanted to give you a clean death, but now I want you to suffer. Prepare, Wizard of Oz, for 1,000 agonies never before experienced by...
Hold!
What? I can't move!
You forget. This is Glinda's tower. You held onto it for years and never realized its true purpose. There is power here. Power that is awakening. You took me by surprise before, but now we're ready for you.
Impossible!
No. Logical. Pinhead, I believe Maneuver 14B is called for.
Oh, that takes me back.
Not bad.
Not bad? She's at least halfway across the deadly desert by now.
That's not nice.
You've done better.
I mean, she'll be back, and she's probably fine.
What just happened?
Maneuver 14B.
It's not something you can do alone. It requires 2 magic users to pull off successfully.
Mombi won't be bothering us anytime soon.
Where is she?
By my calculation, somewhere in the middle of the Nonestic Ocean.
It's Nonestic, okay.
Can't she just fly back?
Eventually.
Witches like her don't like water very much.
So she's dead?
No, but she's severely weakened. It will take her a long time to get back. By that time, we'll be ready for her.
I'll leave the 2 of you alone.
Very well. The door will open for you now. If you ever decide to return, feel free.
Okay. This guy is closer than I'm normally comfortable with.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, kid. Good to see you.
How are you holding up?
Wonderful. I haven't felt this good in years. We're refortifying the tower, and then we're gonna start studying magic again.
Magic? But what about the law?
Law? This is Glinda. I'd like to see Ozma tell her no. Besides, with the witches coming back, there will be balance. The law will change.
I hope you're right. What if someone else becomes champion? You'll have to give up the tower key again.
Not if you remain champion.
I'm not some thug for hire. I got lucky with Mombi, but I won't be lucky forever.
Woot the Wanderer has no authority over me. While I still exist, this tower is mine.
You heard the lady. Don't worry about it.
Good. I'm glad that's settled. How are things with you and Glinda?
Couldn't be better, kid. Couldn't be better.
But isn't she, you know...
Dead? Sure. But we work around that.
I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. It's time I left.
Of course.
I swear I saw a red sparkle. I prefer not to think about how high up I am. I guess I got it. Must have been a trick of the eye. Oh, 7 of 7 emerald ones. Okay. 7 of 7 ruby. And 6 of 7. So there's one more of that. But the game's not done or anything.
So I did it. The keystones are active, the witches are back, and I'm going home to bed. A shame nobody knows what I did tonight. Finding the lost keystones of Oz would look great on my resume. Ozma better be grateful. This Palooka stick has been nothing but...
Oh no.
Ow! Stupid thing burned me.
Petra.
Cutter! I thought you hightailed it back to Phanphasm Island. You've got a lot of nerve coming back to Oz.
You have something that belongs to me.
The rod? You're too late. The witches have vamoosed.
Yes, we know that. It was always our intention to free the witches. You simply did it for us.
You can thank me later.
Oh, we'll thank you, all right. With
Enough of this!
Oopsie.
What do you want?
this. Ah, the energy is still too hot. There we go.
Holy Lurleen!
What?
There are moments in life that sap you over the head like a club and leave you speechless. This was one of them. That handkerchief!
Huh?
That handkerchief, Cutter! Where did you get it?
What do you mean? It's my handkerchief.
No, it isn't! That design, that embroidery, I'd recognize it anywhere.
You're making no sense.
It belonged to someone else. Where did you get it? Answer me! Where did you get it?
It's just a handkerchief.
Give it to me. It doesn't belong to you.
Have some perspective. Your country is about to be destroyed.
I don't give a woozy's tail about Oz. Give me that handkerchief.
I had hoped to avoid this. You will recover. Your queen, on the other hand, will not.
William. Several hours later, I woke up and hurried to the royal palace. Something was obviously wrong.
You. I should have known you'd foul this up.
Pleasure to see you too, General.
Don't be cute, Petra. It doesn't become you.
Shut up. Now is not the time.
I could have you arrested for that.
Go right ahead. Why break tradition? What happened here? Where's Queen Ozma?
She has been taken. I am acting as ruler in her stead.
Taken? By who?
By the Phanphasm spy.
Cutter?
Yes.
Where is Cutter now?
That is not your concern. Your involvement in this matter is over. You're obviously incompetent.
Incompetent?
Ozma gave you the rod. It was your responsibility.
Nobody told me the rod had this kind of power.
That is irrelevant.
Stand down, Ginger. She is partially correct. Regardless of who is to blame, it does not change the facts. We are at war.
War?
A Phanphasm took Queen Ozma as hostage. There can be no doubt as to their intentions.
We are planning our strategy right now.
What is our battle strategy?
Our battle strategy, Petra? I believe that's classified military information. And you are not military. Or have you forgotten?
How did Cutter do this?
The rod contained the spirits of the four most powerful witches in history. They charged the rod with immense power, but it was useless. The witches would not allow the rod to be used for magic while they were still inside.
But they're not inside anymore.
Yes, and now the Phanphasms possess the most powerful magic artifact in existence. We believe this was the Phanphasms' plan all along.
How come nobody saw this coming? All we did was finish what the Phanphasms started.
We have made a gross error in judgment.
I'll say.
But it is being dealt with. Our forces are mobilizing as we speak. We defeated them once, we will defeat them again.
I need to find Cutter. It's important.
Cutter took Ozma to Phanphasm Island. We will teleport there and take them by surprise.
Bring Cutter back alive. I need to speak with him.
Cutter took Queen Ozma prisoner and started a war. If he resists, he will die.
You can't kill Cutter.
Sympathizing with the enemy.
No! He knows something about my brother.
We are at war, Petra. There are much greater things at stake.
How do I get to Phanphasm Island?
You don't. Only military personnel are going on this mission.
I'd like to re-enlist.
You what?
You heard me.
Petra, we don't want you. We don't need you. And you will never see the inside of a uniform as long as I draw breath.
Send me ahead of the army.
And allow you to foul things up even more? How stupid do you think I am?
Scarecrow, please. Be reasonable.
Have a heart, man.
I just want to talk to Cutter.
It is out of my hands, I'm afraid. This is a military matter, so Ginger is in charge.
Yeah, he's not a very good king.
And I say no.
I want to be paid. Ozma told me that I would be compensated for my work.
You have a lot of nerve.
No, I have a lot of debt. I did what I was hired to do. I finished the job. I want to be paid.
How about I don't lock you up? Is that payment enough?
No, she is correct. We asked her to do a job. It would be bad form if we did not pay her.
You can't be serious.
Would 10,000 emeralds be enough?
That would suit me just fine.
Ginger, pay her.
Here's your blood money.
A pleasure doing business. I'll be back. Lion?
Petra, how delightful it is to see you.
Button it, Furface. What are you doing here?
I was just paying my friend the Scarecrow a little visit. I wanted to see if he could use my services in our time of strife.
What sort of services did you offer the Scarecrow?
Invading another kingdom is a legal minefield. The Scarecrow has an amazing mind, but he is ignorant to the finer details of the law.
What kind of fine details?
Treaties, disagreements between various parties, unfair discrimination, and so on.
I'm sure. Why don't you just get out of here?
Under most circumstances, I would love to, but with the lockdown in effect, I'm just as trapped as you. No matter. The invasion will begin soon, and we will be free to go.
I'm still gonna take you down one day.
Petra, I really must protest at this unwarranted vendetta you have against me.
You literally tried to kill
her. It is amusing, I admit, but it is slowly getting tiresome.
Unfair discrimination. What does that mean?
Many are pushed out of important positions due to some trumped-up charge or another. I step in to ensure justice is done.
In other words, he helps corrupt government officials keep their jobs. I feel dirty having this conversation. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Until we speak again.
Oh, hold on. Ugh, sorry. Moving around. Okay.
Lion.
Petra, a rare pleasure it is to see you again.
Goodbye.
Until we speak again.
It's in the dungeon. I don't know. Anything? It's locked. Maybe I can get some. I don't know. Let's look. Just want to see if there's anything here. So... Hey, there's the last button. Now we got all the buttons.
TikTok.
Petra, this palace is under lockdown until further notice. Remain inside the palace.
Why the lockdown?
Our strategy is to take the Phanphasms by surprise. We cannot let news of the coming invasion leak out of the palace.
I need to get to Phanphasm Island.
Only military personnel are allowed on the upcoming mission.
That's it? There's no way I can hitch a ride.
Negative. Only government representatives are authorized to visit an enemy in wartime.
Government representative? What's that?
Before invasion, an ambassador can be dispatched to conduct peace talks with an enemy.
Who's the current ambassador?
No one currently holds that position.
Is that so? Nice job guarding me, Metal Mouth.
I have learned from my lapse in judgment. It shall not happen again.
We'll see.
See you around, TikTok.
Goodbye.
Scarecrow.
Yes, Petra?
I'd like to apply to be the Oz ambassador.
Explain.
I'll act as your representative on Phanphasm Island.
You have to be joking.
Maybe I can convince them to return Ozma without any bloodshed.
Your idea does have merit.
Sir, you can't possibly consider this.
Don't you want to avoid another war?
You should talk. Avoiding wars is what you do best. You deserted your post while on duty. You can't hold a government position. The law is clear.
She is correct, I'm afraid.
About that ambassador's position.
The subject is closed. As a deserter, you are banned from holding a government position. Our hands are tied.
I'll be back. Lion.
Petra, a rare pleasure it is to see you again.
I'm a victim of unfair discrimination.
You are? Oh my, that is a problem. It's a good thing I'm an expert on solving problems.
I want to be an ambassador for Oz and have peace talks with the Phanphasms.
Admirable, I'm sure.
But I'm banned from holding the position due to my dubious military history.
That is patently ridiculous. You just have to... Oh dear, there I go. Giving away free legal advice. Such a no-no.
Tell me, what do I need to do?
Now, only fools give away information for free. I'm all too happy to take your case, but I charge for my services.
Fine. How much?
My usual fee is 5,000. But since it's you, I'll charge 10,000.
10,000? That's extortion.
No, that's business. If you find another lawyer in the palace, feel free to offer him the case.
This is it. The moment where all my ethics go down the drain. Was it worth it? Was finding William really worth it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Pardon?
Nothing. Here's your money.
Excellent. Now, allow me to speak to the Scarecrow on your behalf. So you see, it really is quite cut and dry. My client left the army voluntarily, but was never formally discharged.
Of course not. She quit.
You have documentation proving this.
We were at war. We didn't have time to fill out forms.
So, without a formal discharge, my client is still technically part of the Royal Guard.
Not in my eyes, she isn't.
But in the eyes of the law, she is.
Stop twisting words. She quit. End of story.
Laws must be followed, General. My job is to see that they are. By denying my client this ambassadorship, we will have no choice but to sue for discrimination.
We're in the middle of a war.
I know. What a scandal. We can't have that, can we, Scarecrow?
No, we can't.
I rest my case.
Well, Detective, the law has spoken. The ambassadorship is yours if you want it.
I do.
Fine. Become our ambassador. Go to Phanphasm Island and just try talking some sense into them. I hope they eat you alive. It's less than you deserve.
Okay. She's gonna be really mad that I'm the hero. Oh, I didn't mean... I was trying to go to...
Scarecrow.
Ambassador?
Why is the General so hacked off?
She does not trust you. You can't blame her, can you? Perhaps you can redeem yourself. Perhaps not. Either way, don't neglect this chance you have been given.
Anything I should know before I go?
The first and foremost Phanphasm is known to be very formidable. His magic ability far outweighs anything we know. Be very careful, Ambassador.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity.
Don't forget, your primary mission is to return Queen Ozma without bloodshed. I am aware of your additional motives, but don't forget where your loyalties lie.
I'd like to go to Phanphasm Island.
Yes, maybe you can avoid this war after all. Take this potion. It will teleport you to the island. Make your way to their fortress and speak to the first and foremost Phanphasm. If you fail, drink the potion again. It will teleport you back here.
Okay.
Bye, Scarecrow.
Goodbye, Ambassador Petra.
I will not miss you most of all.
Lion.
Miss Ambassador,
Thanks for your help.
you were a client. It was the least I could do.
Don't think this lets you off the hook.
I will pretend I did not hear that. I believe you have duties to perform, Miss Ambassador.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Ambassador.
TikTok.
Good evening, Ambassador. The lockdown is still in effect. Please remain inside the palace.
Who's the current ambassador?
That position is currently held by you.
Hell yeah,
You bet it is. See you around, TikTok.
Goodbye.
I better make sure there's nothing I'm leaving behind.
That's it.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Okay. Here are the rest of the things. So Ugu, as inspired by Bruce Timm. He does look like a Timverse hero with the big shoulders. Very Batman. There's Woot. Woot Woot. There's the first sketch of the wizard. There's Glinda. I think it's really funny that they made Glinda into this nerdy, bookish character. Because it's so, like, kind of opposite to Wicked right now. But let's see, there's Petra on a Gump. There's Mombi looking like Rita Hayworth. Captain Bill with a pipe. Arr, 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 arr. Fun, fun. So those are all the sketches. We got all those. We didn't ask for any clues because you can keep getting clues. It just tells you exactly what to do. Thank you for doing that. And here we are. Last little chapter, y'all.
Phanphasms. Their very name is feared throughout the land of Oz. 20 years ago, I avoided fighting them to look for my brother. It's only fitting that I come here to find him. All right, Phanphasms, look out. You might have dealt with the royal armies of Oz, but now you've got me. What happened to my brother, huh? Why does your spy have his handkerchief? Don't think you can hide the truth. Because I'm marching up to your front door and demanding an answer. I'm Petra of the Emerald City, and nothing will stand in my way.
I beg to differ.
Ah, for Lurwine's sake. Capture before I even take a step. What a waste of a good speech.
Do you think we haven't been watching our shores? You come here by yourself with no army and no weapons. Do you tire of life? Who are you?
I'm Petra, Ambassador of Oz. And I'm here to end this war without bloodshed.
It's far, far too late for that.
Listen to me. An invasion force is on its way. Let's talk about this. Maybe we can make a deal.
Deal? We don't deal with Ozians. Take her away. Lock her away with her precious queen. I brought you a playmate, Ozma.
Don't expect any thanks.
Who are you?
I am known as the first and foremost Phanphasm. But you shall know me as the face of your destruction.
Let us go.
Only to let you be destroyed in the field of battle? I think not. I have other plans for you.
Why are you doing this?
Permit me to call your attention to the exquisite joy of making the happy unhappy. Consider the pleasure of destroying innocent and harmless people. It was your gnome king who taught me this. A shame he did not listen to his own words.
Ruggedo no longer feels that way.
He was weak. We desire more power. Oz has power, but refuses to share it.
We refuse to give it away.
And that is your downfall. What we want, we take.
Ozma, do something. I thought you had powerful magic.
They have drained my powers, unfortunately. I am as defenseless as you.
But I still...
I said I am just as defenseless as you.
Where's Cutter? I need to speak with him.
Ah, yes. I was hoping we'd get to him. Our dear mutant child, a phantasm born with a human head. The perfect spy, don't you think? Almost too perfect, you might say.
What are you getting at?
Perhaps your precious queen can tell you.
Ozma, what is he talking about?
Yes, Ozma, tell her. Tell your dear subject what you gave us 20 years ago in exchange for leaving you alone.
It's messed up.
I have nothing to say.
Ozma, Ozma, Ozma. There is no point in hiding. I still have the treaty document, the document we both signed. I can send someone to get it, but you might as well admit it and save us the effort.
Ozma, what was in that treaty?
Yes, Ozma, what was in that treaty?
They wanted an Ozian child. In exchange, they agreed to end the war.
A child?
Yes.
My brother?
Yes.
You gave them my brother?
We did.
And he was raised like one of our own. We gave him to a proper phantasm family and told him he was born with a human head. All in preparation for, well, this.
I feel drained. I feel sick. I feel tired. Of all the answers I searched for, I never expected. I never dreamed.
Well, it appears you two have lots to talk about. Goodbye, Ozians. I will see you after the battle.
Listen to me. It was for the greater good. Dozens were being killed every day. We would have won eventually, but the cost was too great. In the grand scheme of things, it was for the better. Your brother's sacrifice.
I can't talk to her. I don't even want to look at her.
It was a difficult decision to make, but I still stand by it. Hate me if you will. I am used to being hated.
Shut up!
Petra, I am...
Stop talking! Just stop! You know what this is? This is a sap spell. It drains the energy of magic users. How much energy do you have left, huh? Care to find out?
Extinguish that magic at once!
Or what? You'll throw me in prison? Why did you do it, Ozma? Just tell me that. Why?
It was my duty, Petra. Perhaps you've forgotten what that means.
Don't talk to me about duty, Your Majesty. I never forgot. Not once.
You may think so. Yet here we are.
And whose fault is that?
Enough of this! If you want to strike me down, do so. I am powerless to stop you.
It's almost like a dare. She's my enemy, but also my queen. No. No, you're not worth it.
Very wise.
This isn't about you. I'm getting out of here and I'm bringing my brother with me. That was easier than I thought.
That is most impressive. You have learned much.
I've learned more than I wanted to know.
Allow me to teach you something more. Take this spell. It is not beyond your ability to cast. It is called Reversia. Cast it on yourself and the effects of all your current spells will be reversed.
I thought you were drained of all your magic.
I still retain my knowledge, if not the ability.
Are we done here?
I know what you must think of me, but remember where your loyalty lies. Oz is still in danger. You must aid it if you can.
I'm only interested in my brother. Saving Oz is just a bonus. Ow! I feel like my brain has been twisted inside out. Huh. It looks like Ozmo is right. The effects of my magic spells have all changed.
Hello? Anybody out there? Hey, anybody? Psst. It's a little cold in here.
Hello?
Oh, thank Lurleen.
Oh, great. It's Mr. Wonderful. Ansel, what are you doing in there?
Petra? They sent you to save me? No offense, baby doll, but you're hardly the cavalry I was expecting.
What are you doing in there?
Me? Oh, nothing much. Just rotting away in a phantasm prison.
How do I get into the fortress?
Same way I got in. Get clapped in chains and then get dragged in.
I prefer a way that doesn't involve being tortured.
Suit yourself.
What's going on around here? What happened after I last saw you?
After you fell off the gump, you mean?
Shut up and answer the question.
What's to say? They locked me in this cell and they left me for dead. Incidentally, if you could spring me, I'd really appreciate it.
See ya, Ansel.
Sure, Dollface. I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be here, rotting in prison.
I can't believe that actually worked.
I'll say one thing for you, sweetheart. You sure know how to make an entrance.
I've got a potion that'll teleport you back to Oz. But first, I have a few questions.
Sure, I got time. I'm only losing circulation in my arms, but no worries. Ask whatever you want. I'm a captive audience, literally.
What's outside that door? Any guards?
Just a smithy. That's where they create all their weapons. And their torture devices.
Have they tortured you?
Not yet, but they've been talking about it. You know, I'd be most grateful if you'd spring me before they make up their mind.
Tell me about the fortress. What can I expect?
Well, I haven't been exactly given the grand tour, sweetheart. We're in the Phanphasm Stronghold. It's built into the side of an active volcano. I'd prefer a tropical island myself, but I have to admit it's got style.
Where's Cutter?
Him? He's the one who locked me up in here. What do you want with that son of a woozy?
That's my brother you're talking about.
Brother? You've got to be kidding.
Do I look like I'm joking? Where is he?
Upstairs, I guess. He doesn't bother much with me.
That spirit rod was dangerous. You've no idea what you were messing with.
Hey, if it weren't for me, Cutter would have freed the witches himself. And then we would have been caught totally by surprise. You can thank me later.
Where's the key to that door?
It's unlocked. Why bother locking the door when I'm all chained up like this?
Take a sip of this potion.
Gloop, gloop. I like that she put a straw
Just
in
a
it.
sip, I said.
Ah, the taste of freedom.
He drank the whole damn thing.
Thanks, babyface. Maybe I'll look you up when this is over.
Jerk. He drank all the
That
rest.
idiot drank the rest of the potion. Now I'm trapped. I think I
he
preferred
did.
him when he was on a shelf.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'll leave those alone.
He looks like the last phantasm I'd want to cross.
Sensitive.
I don't plan on doing any digging. At least I hope not.
Inside. Keep moving.
Is this how you treat all of your guests?
You are not my guest. You are my prisoner. And soon you'll be a dead prisoner. Up the stairs.
You. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Stay back! Just stay back.
I'm gonna say...
I'm your sister. I'm not going anywhere.
Sister, I know. The Spirit Rod told me. I saw everything. The treaty, my childhood, you.
You're my brother.
I thought I was a phantasm, born with a human head. But no, I was just used. Used by the ones I thought were family. Did I ever really belong here?
Nope.
How stupid was I?
Really stupid.
You were a kid. You couldn't have known.
No, I couldn't have. But that doesn't make it any better, does it?
I'm sorry. I should have been there.
It's not your fault.
I'm your big sister. It was my job. You know the truth now. You can come home.
Home? What is home anymore? Here, where they just used me as a weapon? Or Oz, where I just committed several war crimes?
That doesn't matter to me. I never gave up looking for you, not once. I knew you couldn't be dead, I always knew. You have a home. You have a real family.
Just go.
William.
That is not my name. I no longer remember it. It means nothing to me.
It could be your name again, if you want.
It's too late for that. The crimes I've committed, the things I've done, there's no turning back.
I'm not leaving you. Your family. You don't leave family.
What is this? Loyalty? After all I've done? After all I've done to you? I could have killed you. I almost did.
But you didn't. Which means you have a chance.
A chance where? In Oz?
Oz used to be a wonderful place to live. When the Phantasms took you away, it turned dark and mean. Maybe, just maybe, you can return some light to it.
Redemption.
Anything's possible.
What can I do?
Put down the rod. Don't fight.
It's too late! The first and foremost is going to kill Ozma. With her dead, your magical defenses will be destroyed.
But what about the Keystones?
Ozma is the ruler of Oz. She is a powerful symbol. Without her, your country is just as weak. With her dead, our armies will have no trouble defeating yours.
We have to save Ozma's life. How ironic.
You're the one who wants to redeem me.
Where's your boss taking her?
He was going to bring her to the volcano.
Then let's go.
You really think I can be forgiven?
If you help save Ozma's life, maybe. Besides, she owes me. She owes both of us.
This door will take us inside the volcano. Hopefully, we're not too late.
See the end of your life, Queen of Oz. Tell me, how does it feel?
I feel nothing but pity first and foremost. The armies of Oz will stop at nothing to avenge me.
What is this? Cutter.
I don't think I was
traitor.
supposed to do that, but I did.
Have
I think
you
that
gone
was right.
mad?
I'm sane for the first time in my life.
You've signed your own death warrant.
Although that was
Guards,
right.
take them.
Oh, we did it. Okay. That scared me. I thought maybe I hadn't done it right. It's been a long time
Your
since
Majesty,
I played this.
you are safe.
TikTok, give me a status report.
The invasion force is about to be teleported in. Our mission was to rescue you. Shall we proceed with the attack?
Yes, TikTok. Let's wipe out this threat once and for all.
The attack is started! Go man your posts, I'll deal with these two. I'm impressed, Petra of Oz. Not only did you save your queen, but you also turned my trusted lieutenant against me. Why? To save your country? Since when are you so loyal?
You took my brother! I'm taking him back!
Your country gave him to me in the first place! This is the cause you betray me for, Cutter? Oz won't love you for it. Oz won't honor you for it. Here, you will be. It's not too late. Use the Spirit Rod and fight with us!
I don't know anything about causes. But for over 20 years, I lived here and forgot all about Oz. Petra is my sister. She never forgot about me. Maybe I don't have any causes worth fighting for, but I know that I'll fight for her.
Then watch her die.
No! Petra, go!
I'm not leaving you!
I'll be right behind you.
Go, I guess. Okay.
Down the stairs, quick!
Oh.
We're cut off!
Nice try, Ozians. Now die.
Quick, click! I'll hold him off as long as I can.
Okay. Let's do this.
It's over, and you know it.
It's not over until I say it is. We raised you. We sheltered you. This is how you repay us? I would have put you on the Emerald City throne.
No, you wouldn't have.
Ha! Quick, go! I'll be right behind you. You used me. You trained me to be a spy. And any throne you put me on would have been stained with blood.
Ah, poetic words. If I knew you would grow up to be so weak, I would have chosen another child.
Looks like you're stuck with me.
Locked!
What are you doing? Leave!
It's locked!
Locked?
Yes, locked. That door won't open unless I wish it to. I grow weary. Let's end this.
Accept defeat with dignity. Just open the door and let us go.
What? Oh, very cute. You think I can't counteract a teleportrait spell?
Not if I have something to say about it. There, that should hold him for now. I don't know what you've got in mind, but do it, quick!
And as for you, Petra, you'll wish you were never born.
A torch! This should do the trick.
To kill someone, and I will practice them all on you! Your blood will boil within your veins! Your bones will be like knives underneath your flesh! And as you both burn, I will laugh and laugh and laugh! Hey, what's that smell? No! No! What are you doing? It can't end like this. Please, stop it! I'll give you anything! Anything!
It's too late. He's gone. It's over.
Are you okay?
I'm not sure. This is a good thing. I know that. It's just...
Surrender!
Tick-tock! You've arrived just after the nick of time.
Where is the first and foremost?
Take us out of here.
Oops,
We'll
sorry.
explain on the way.
He dead now.
Imprisoned for life. That's the gratitude they showed my brother. Ozma claims she showed mercy by not executing him. That's the last time I save her life.
William. Please don't call me that. I'm never going to be William again. I see that now.
You're William to me. And I brought you something.
This is me?
Yes, that's you.
I wish I could remember.
Oh, sorry.
You did not make those choices. You were a kid. You were twisted and pushed into something you weren't.
Who else did those things, if not me? No, Petra. I am to blame for all of this.
No brother of mine is rotting in prison.
Then maybe you should not think of me as your brother. It might be easier that way.
I'm going to fight this.
Please, don't. I did many things I am ashamed of. If this will enable me to atone for them, so be it.
You were supposed to have a life. Instead, they shattered it. And now they won't let you pick up the pieces.
It doesn't matter, Petra. Who am I? Where do I belong? Nowhere.
What about the university? You belonged there.
Yes, that was pleasant. But the bridges have been burnt. I can't go back to that life. I'm the one who nearly sent your kingdom to war.
Goodbye, William. I'm going to do something, William. Hold on tight. It worked. Teleportrait.
Petra? What happened?
You're home.
I am? What did you do?
I'm not sure. I wasn't sure this would work.
I'm a kid again. I feel funny. I'm starting to forget. My life, it's like a dream. Cutter, was I him?
Yes and no.
He's like a stranger, a grown-up that I don't know. He scares me.
Don't worry. He's gone now.
So it's okay if I forget about him?
Sure, kid.
That's good. I don't think Cutter was very happy.
Not all of us can be that lucky.
Yeah. The city, it's so beautiful.
You know what, William? You're right.
Let's stay here forever.
In my experience, second chances are rare and precious things. But when given, they are often squandered. What will my brother do with his second chance? Will he grow up and do great things? Or will he just end up on the same path?
Hey, sis, can we go on a gump ride? I want to see the palace.
Sure, little brother, sure.
Race ya!
Hey, get back here! Or maybe, just maybe, things will be okay after all.
Isn't that nice? We did it. Let's look at our medals. Did we do? Look at, we got all the medals, I guess. Look at that. We did it. For each of the chapters, and we got all the buttons. And we did 25 Gump rides. We defeated Mombi without having to leave the arena. Ambassadorship, and we've completed the game. That was delightful. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. We got to finish the game. I'm really excited about that. That's flippin' dope, y'all. So, all that's left is that I get to say this stuff. Thank you so much for joining us. This special Gaming for Justice is a Calling Up Justice production. Special thanks to executive producer Claudia Alick. For more information on Claudia and Calling Up Justice, check out the links. The links I'm going to be putting in the chat. Hey, I hope you liked the game, Claudia. I thought it would be sort of an enjoyable thing to work towards. So here is the link to Claudia's stuff right there. And then also special thanks to digital producer and host Maiamama. For more information on me, check out my link in the chat. Like so. Boo! All right, y'all. Thanks so much. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.